AITA for canceling my wedding after finding out what my fiancé did behind my back. AITA for canceling my wedding after finding out what my fiancé did behind my back. I, 29F, canceled my wedding 6 days before the Americany after spending over $47,000 on it. My fiancé, Ethan, 31M, says, I ruined his life over a harmless mistake. His family is calling me impulsive. My friends say I dodged a bullet. Reddit, I need to know if I overreacted. Everything looked perfect. The venue was booked, guests were flying in, the playlist finalized. Ethan and I had been together 5 years. He was charming, spontaneous, a little reckless, but I thought that just made him fun. He used to say, I balanced him out. I believed him, until 2 weeks before our wedding, when I found out what he'd been doing behind my back. It started with a stupid mistake, his phone lighting up at 2:37 a.m. He was asleep, snoring beside me. The text preview said, don't forget the playlist for Saturday. The contact name? Ben. Venue. Except Ben's text had never included a kiss emoji before. I didn't open it then. I just lay there, staring at that glow. The next morning, Ethan said he had vendor meetings all day and kissed my forehead like nothing was wrong. My gut wouldn't shut up. I waited until he left, then called the number. A woman answered. Hi, this is Ben's phone? I asked. A pause, then laughter. No, who's Ben? This number's saved as Ben in my fiancé's phone. Her voice turned sharp. Oh, wow, so you're her. Her? Yeah, the fiancé. She hung up. My stomach dropped. I called back. No answer. When Ethan came home, I asked about Ben. He barely blinked. Oh, that's the DJ. I saved him weirdly. Don't overthink it. Then why'd a woman answer? He froze for half a second, then shrugged. Maybe the DJ's assistant? It was slick. Too slick. My skin crawled. The next day, my maid of honor Talia stopped by with wine and stress snacks. I told her everything. She suggested we pull a rom-com investigation, go to the venue early, pretend we were dropping something off, and snoop. I didn't want to, but the seed was planted. Saturday, 10 a.m. We drove to the venue. The coordinator wasn't there, but Ethan's car was. Talia parked 2 lots away. We waited. 10 minutes later, a woman in a white sundress and massive sunglasses stepped out carrying a bag of decorations. Maybe it's staff, Talia whispered. But when she took off the glasses, my blood went cold. It was Lena, Ethan's coworker, the one he told me was practically a sister. The same woman who'd once joked that she'd be bridesmaid number 6 at our wedding. Talia grabbed my hand. What do we do? Wait, I said. We followed, quietly, as Lena unlocked the side door to the reception hall. We peeked in through the kitchen door, and there he was, Ethan, shirt off, setting up a GoPro on a tripod near the floral arch. Talia mouthed, what the? We watched for 30 seconds. He laughed, grabbed Lena's waist, and they kissed. I took a photo, shaky, blurry, undeniable. Then I left before I threw up. Back in the car, I couldn't even cry. I just said, drive. Talia didn't speak until we were halfway home. You want me to post it? She asked. Because I will. I didn't. Not yet. I called Ethan that night. How was your vendor meeting? He hesitated. Productive. With Lena? Silence. Then, what are you talking about? I saw you at the venue. You followed me? He snapped. That's insane, Amelia. Not as insane as making out under our wedding arch, I said. He hung up. An hour later, I got a text. It wasn't cheating. It was an experiment. A rehearsal. A rehearsal. I replied, for what? He said, for the surprise video. The next day, he showed up at my apartment. I was testing lighting angles, he said. Lena volunteered. You ruined the surprise. I asked, why did you kiss her? He blinked, looked offended. It wasn't a real kiss. It was staged for the video. It's symbolic. You don't understand artistic vision. I laughed so hard I scared the cat. You think I'm stupid? Of course not, he said softly. I think you're emotional. That's when I told him the wedding was off. He froze. You're canceling everything over this? Yes. He grabbed my arm. You have any idea what this costs? I do, I said. I paid for most of it. His face twisted. You're just jealous of her. You can't stand me having female friends. Friends don't leave lipstick on your neck, Ethan. He yelled that I was blowing months of planning for a misunderstanding. I told him to get out before I called the police. 2 days later, his mother called me. He's heartbroken, she said. You should talk it out. I have nothing left to say. He made a mistake, she said. You don't cancel a marriage over one mistake. Then you can marry him, I said, and hung up. I sent an email to every vendor canceling the wedding. Some refunded partial amounts. The venue kept 40%. My inbox filled with automated, "We're sorry to hear that" messages. I changed my relationship status to single and blocked him everywhere. That night, Talia showed up again with takeout and said, "Don't check Instagram." I checked anyway. Ethan had posted a black and white photo of my engagement ring on the counter with the caption, "When love turns toxic, truth becomes irrelevant." Lena commented, "Heartbreak is growth." His cousin replied, "You'll find peace." The comments section was a graveyard of fake sympathy. I didn't reply. I just sent the photo of them kissing to my maid of honor and said, "If he posts one more thing, it goes public." It never did, but someone, maybe Talia, maybe the universe, leaked the photo anyway. Within hours, his entire extended family unfollowed me. His mother texted, "Was that really necessary?" Yes, it was. The fallout was nuclear. My parents were torn between anger and relief. My mom said, "I always thought he smiled too much when that girl was around." My dad offered to help me sue for the non-refundable deposits. I said I didn't want another year of lawyers. I just wanted peace. 2 days later, Lena called me from a blocked number. "Can you please take down the picture?" she said. I didn't post it. Well, someone did, and my boss saw. "That's rough," I said. "I know how it feels to be humiliated publicly." She whispered, "You don't get it. He told me he was ending it with you anyway." That stung. "Then why did he propose?" She laughed, bitter. "Because your family has money, because you're stable. You were the future. I was the fun." Before hanging up, she added, "You're welcome for showing you who he really is." And honestly, I did feel weirdly thankful, furious, heartbroken, humiliated, but thankful. Update 1. A week later, I got an email from the photographer we'd hired. Subject line, "Regarding your wedding album." Inside were dozens of photos I'd never seen. Ethan and Lena posing at the venue during lighting tests. Him holding her hand. Her wearing my bridal robe. The caption on one file read, "For the slideshow, final cut." He was planning to use photos with her in our wedding slideshow. That's when I realized it wasn't a one-time mistake. It was premeditated disrespect. I forwarded the email to him with the message, "You're lucky I'm not sending this to your entire contact list." He didn't reply. Instead, his best man texted me, "He is a mess. Can you just talk to him? Closure, maybe?" I said. He had closure in a hotel room. The next morning, Ethan posted a photo from the airport, captioned, "Sometimes you have to let go to grow." He tagged no one, but Lena commented a plane emoji, subtle as a brick. Update 2. It's been 3 weeks. The wedding's canceled, the venues resold the date, and the catering company donated our menu to a charity dinner. My mom calls it cosmic recycling. I'm staying at Talia's apartment. We eat the leftover macarons and watch trashy reality TV. Every now and then, I catch myself smiling. Not because I'm happy, but because I got out in time. I won't lie, the loneliness hits in waves. I spent years picturing the aisle, the music, the promises. But now, when I imagine walking toward him, all I see is that GoPro red light blinking in the corner of the room. Proof that even the perfect day was just another performance for him. I didn't lose a wedding. I canceled a lie, so Reddit. Am I the asshole for canceling my wedding after finding out what my fiancé did behind my back?